Alrighty, welcome to Tarot Master Key. My name is Toby. I'm trying to make sure that the video in the back is working. So imagine talking to a witch or a wizard, whatever, satanic being. And then you have to be like, wow, their world is really different. But it's kind of funny because it's like, would you be in a relationship with them? Would you take that chance to be in a relationship with them? Because it's like everything is not as it seems, and it is exactly as it seems. All right, so let's go into this Ten of Swords and let's see what energy they're pulling out. So the Joker. I forgot the Joker is the Fool card. I always forget that because I feel like the Joker reminds me of like Persona. So it's like this, like a critical power. So it's like it's always something that trumps everything else. So like you can have like an amazing experience, but once you just that little fool energy hits you, you get embarrassed or shy, or like you get a little regretful or hurt. So I'm kind of wondering, like not wondering, but I think he's wondering, like, do you ever think like that you would leave me, or that this is wrong, or like the wrong move? I think I spent enough years like waiting, contemplating on this and working on it to be like, no, it's not the wrong move. It's like, you just need to experience it at this point now. So it kind of goes into that full energy, like just take that leap of faith and that chance to be in a relationship. Because it's like, how long do you keep waiting? Do you wait for him to like fix everything? Do you wait for him to get the divorce? Do you wait for him to finish the tour? Do you wait for this? Do you wait for that? And it's like, let's just make it happen. Let's just go for it. Like, what mistakes will happen, but what's more important is the experience. Like, at the end of the day, I know how loyal I am, because like for me, like if I had an excuse to say how loyal I am, it would be like growing up I was always very loyal to my mom, like helping her. She would go through like divorces and abusive relationships, and I was always there to defend her, and I never let anybody take advantage of her. I would fight so hard, like I would destroy spirits to make sure she's safe. And I love that because there's this cartoon called Unico, and it's a little unicorn, but there's this goddess, this wind, that always saves the little unicorn. It's so freaking cute, but the unicorn forgets everything after, and that's my life. Growing up with my mom, she was the queen of that of love kind of thing, that energy, that goddess energy, and she would always just like come in. She had a problem, and I would help her. I don't care what it took, what I had to do. I knew that I had to take care of my mom, like, because she's responsible for me. But more importantly, she loves me. That was the most important thing, was that she loves me. Like, my mom loves me, and I know that's important. But I don't think you won't grow up knowing about stuff like that unless you grew up with God in your life. So if you didn't have like the Bible and God, then you're not going to know about anything about loyalty and love. And I feel like that's the most important thing in the world. And I think that's something me and Brendan share, is like, God. And sure, you can like say you're an atheist or that you don't believe in God, but at the end of the day, I think we know the answer. And but he also leaves you with skills and talents and things that he taught you. So it's like you can turn your back against him, but eventually you're gonna have to face the truth. And I feel like he's willing to do something like that. But I think that also ties into marriage and like commitments, because I feel like marriage is not just that moment when you say I do. Marriage is like before that. Like, marriage is like when you're in a relationship and you're getting to know someone and you're loving them and you're sharing your heart's intentions with them. And sometimes I feel like we lie to ourselves when we're in a relationship with somebody that isn't who we wanted, and we have to like kind of compromise and like twist our emotions and our words and our desires just to fit in with them. Like, when I met Jesse, I was like, oh, I like him so much. He's such a great person. Like, I know I could see myself with him forever. But I still liked Brendan a lot. And it was like, and for me, it was like, that's impossible because he's a celebrity. I can never be with a celebrity. Like, I'll never become a celebrity. Like, I'll never be able to match him. Like, there's no way I could ever reach him. He's impossible for me to reach. Now he has a wife, etc. And it's like, well, I guess I'll take the second route where I still find love, but it's never going to be him. And yeah, like even in high school, like I remember when I first heard Panic at the Disco, I think okay, I'll go over that in the next video. So, next video in like 6 seconds. I've been watching Rich Lux videos. Those are pretty funny, just saying.